Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, D2I Training. Today's security tip, I want to talk about hardening our home, and more specifically, the door itself. In a previous video, we talked about having a redundancy of security measures on the outside of our perimeter. And we're going to take the same concept and we're going to apply it to the house. And we're going to start with the door and reinforcing it. The first thing we need to do when it comes to reinforcing our door is we need to replace the standard screws that are about an inch long or so and replace them with 3-inch screws on both the hinge side as well as the bolt and latch side. And this is just going to offer greater protection against any outside force being exerted on that door. And the second thing we want to do is look into the bolt and latch mechanisms themselves. We want to make sure that nobody can use a bump key, a credit card, or anything else that is going to be able to manipulate this lock and open it from the outside. So there's a lot of devices that will prevent the lock from being opened, and I'll provide a couple of those links below. But we want to address that as well. Thirdly, we want to look into things that prevent the door from being kicked in, like anti-kick doors. Without an anti-kick door, any sort of force being exerted on that door is being placed in about an area of 6 inches. And we want to broaden that area so that the force is then being exerted over a greater distance. So this right here is a simple flip latch that I've implemented that screws into the studs as well. And this is awesome if you got kids at home that you don't want to escape because they can't reach this. And my 2-year-old can reach the deadbolt, but he can't reach this. So this is just another layer of security that I've implemented into this system that offers a greater deal of protection. Now in this particular door, we have a window, and that's a huge vulnerability. And most people have a window on their doors or around their doors, and we need to address that. Look into things like a laminate, or there's some devices out there that when the window's broken, it sends a high-pitched alarm. So things that will alert you to someone breaking that glass. But those are the things that we need to address when it comes to a door. And I'll provide all the links below. And lastly, what you need to make sure you do is use these locks when you're home. The whole purpose of locking our home is to protect our lives. It's more important that we lock our doors when we're home than when we leave. Now, I'm not saying not to lock them when you leave, because I still lock my doors when I leave, but just make sure that when you're home, get in the habit of using the security measures that you have implemented into your plan. So if you have any suggestions or any other security devices that you guys have used and that you like, please leave those below. And make sure that you guys hit the subscribe button so you can stay up to date with any new techniques that we release.